Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Canelo Alvarez should change trainers? Look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And this comes from Self-Taught. And he states, what's your view on Canelo hitting a plateau under Eddy Reynoso? Do you think it's time for him to change trainers? Because he's looked stagnant. He's looked a little too comfortable with where he's at right now. We have not seen him improve the last few fights. He's also had fitness issues. Should he replace Eddy Reynoso and bring in a fresh new coach, or a new coach just to assist Eddy Reynoso? Now, I appreciate the comment, Self-Taught, but this is one of the dumbest comments that I've gotten in a long time, and this is why. You don't change your coach after you just had a dominant win against a rival like Triple G. Canelo Alvarez is coming off of a dominant performance. Why would he need to change his coach, his trainer right now? That makes no sense. I mean, did you not see the fight? The man dominated Triple G. And not only did he dominate Triple G, he also had a wrist injury that he's had for the last 3 fights. So this man comes off a dominant performance. He, reveals to the world that he had a wrist injury, and yet you still want him to change trainers? That literally makes zero sense to me. I mean, Canelo Alvarez is an elite athlete. He's still at the top of 168 pounds. He just came off a dominant performance, and he simply has a wrist injury that needs surgery. Cut the man some slack. Don't put that blame on Eddy Reynoso. Now, here's the one thing that I notice everybody fails to mention. Canelo Alvarez is an exhausted fighter. He's one of the most active fighters in boxing, and he simply needs rest. I mean, this man has fought 6 fights in the last 2 years. 5 of those fights were world champions, and he did this in 2 weight classes. No one else is doing this. Imagine your favorite fighter fighting 6 fights in 2 years, and 5 of them were world champions in 2 weight classes. Anybody would be extremely exhausted, and now this man has an injury to compound that. Make it make sense. You don't change trainers, you simply get some rest. Because men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.